We are moving very fast from draconian law to universal law. Everything is being amplified and accelerated. The action or reaction time concerning karma is becoming almost instantaneous. We are moving from a draconian predatory governed planet back into alignment with the original intent. The Earth was created to be an Eden. A place where all life can evolve to its highest potential. The original intent was hijacked by lesser selfing forces which created a different trajectory. Timelines were hijacked by entities that care nothing for humanity and the Earth. Many know them as satanic or Luciferian forces, demonic, serpent, reptilian and other malevolent ETS. Just as there are darker forces there are lighter forces, ascended masters, spiritually and technologically advanced off-worlders, some are ancient ancestors. The temple builders. Spiritually advanced inner earth beings and a host of others as well are all assisting in a major course correction. The human component would be known as the secret space fleet, the white hats within the military. If the globalist, the war and disease profiteers aligned with the malevolent forces fast-tracking to WW3 are not stopped, it will be yet another end of civilization having to start over as primitives. NATO and its corrupt politicians are doing everything to provoke WW3 with clandestine attacks, mercenaries, boots on the ground they are not admitting to, and it looks like the latest airstrikes by F-16s did not come from Ukraine. They already worked out a peace treaty a long time ago which was sabotaged by Boris Johnson and other corrupt politicians on behalf of the war industry, most capitalizing on the war. After all, they have to keep the bioweapon adrenochrome labs, child and sex trafficking going. The solution is to put those that promote the wars on the front lines and take the profit out of war. We are moving back to the original intent, universal law, which in its simplest form is universal peace, brother or sisterly love, individual freedom and prosperity for all. The old disempowering, predatory programs are coming to a close. Those enforcing them are on the downward spiral, servants of the beast, the rapidly collapsing draconian empire. All attempts to gracefully transition, all agreements made previously have been broken or ignored. Time and a half is over. Your sun is playing a big role in this with massive bursts of consciousness and energy, CMEs, coronal mass ejections and X-class flares. This ties into the great central sun. They are all connected with God or Creator or Great Spirit as the ultimate source. There is a 6 major planetary alignment with 6 planets all lined up, adding to the major CMEs and X-class flares now being released by the Sunday. Everything moves down the vibrational continuum from consciousness to light, then to energy becoming mass. This is how the awakening and healing or planetary liberation is done. Most are only seeing the chaos and changes in the physical world, not realizing the big picture. What is behind this event is an unstoppable force beyond comprehension. Due to the extreme resistance by the morally and integrity challenged along with the trespass of the malevolent forces, the gloves are off. The old draconian predatory empire is collapsing. All those aligned with it will fall with it. This will be a multidimensional operation with God or Creator or Great Spirit at the top, coming down through the ascended masters, spiritually and technologically advanced off-worlders, benevolent inner earth people, Space Force, and the White Hats. Humanity will rise and reclaim its destiny, choose to live according to universal law in harmony with each other and nature. We have the divine right to live a thoroughly, loving, joyous, healthy, abundant life. Anything that interferes with that will suffer the consequences. All agencies and institutions must align with universal law. The weaponization of agencies and institutions goes directly against universal law and is not aligned with service to others. Everything you do unto others will be done to you, only now it will be accelerated and amplified. Everything will be revealed. No rock will be left unturned, the injustices and iniquities will be shouted from the rooftops as prophesied. The earth is ascending, frequencies are rising rapidly, the Schumann resonance is off the scale. This is not hopium, wishful thinking, or woo-woo. This is science. A divine science withheld from standard curriculum. Now is the time to be brutally honest with ourselves. Are we operating under universal law? Are we serving God or Creator or Great Spirit, or are we serving the beast and all our malevolent counterparts? Almost all your leadership, agencies, the political, business and religious institutions have fallen to the beast. There are some courageous souls with impeccable integrity calling this out. It is time to get behind them. Whether you like him or not, Trump has exposed every aspect of the beast. The depth of corruption globally, the weaponization of the agencies unimaginable for the average person is now there for all to see. It may seem insurmountable unless you know the bigger picture. Every mode of civil justice has been explored. Now it is time for the military, which now is 100% on board. Martial law is eminent and necessary to protect and restore the republic. The old draconian empire is unsustainable. The beast wants to control, dominate, suppress, and consume everything, according to Native American prophecy. In the end, just when you think there is no hope, the beast consumes itself. We unite with the greater family of man or woman throughout the galaxy, the star nations, followed by the restoration, healing and 1,000 years of peace. That is our unstoppable destiny. Each individual has to play their part, take personal responsibility to make this happen. Just remember, every action has a reaction. This is being accelerated and amplified. Some call it karma. Nothing will remain hidden. We have the choice to take the upward spiral and live a spiritually abundant life, in harmony with each other and nature, or take the downward spiral in self-service at the expense of humanity and nature. The insatiable greed and lust for power, which has become epidemic, is about to be eradicated. The downward spiral eventually ends in collapse, taking everyone and everything aligned with it. This is being accelerated. The gap between polarities is widening. No more gray area. Choose wisely in thought, action, and deed. It will affect your tomorrow. There will always be the godless, the ignorant and arrogant, those with an insatiable lust for power and wealth at the expense of humanity and the earth, who think they can stop this or are immune. They are not. They will not see what is coming and fall the hardest. That has been their choice. You cannot stop the sun, a tsunami, or hide from your karma. A major rethink is in order. Time to direct all assets and energy into the awakening and healing of humanity and the earth. There just might be some forgiveness and dharma points there. Buckle up, it's going to get real fast. No one can stop what is coming. There is an armada of ships here now, more are coming. They are the benevolent forces here to put an end to tyranny, an end to the draconian law, the suppression of humanity for thousands of years. A new renaissance is coming. Miraculous healing technologies, fuel less energy, replicators, the end of war and disease is there for us if we can accept it. We will soon realize Star Trek and Star Wars were documentaries. Soft disclosure. Now the hard disclosure is coming in the skies for everyone to see. The failed cover-up, the controlled narrative has failed. Those involved will be seen for who and what they are. Now it's God or Creator or Great Spirit's turn. I have always loved the expression "one on the side of God is the majority." The tyrants and their puppets are fast becoming the minority. It is a self-eradication process called the Great Unveiling in Karma. Godspeed, James Gilliland.